Good morning, everybody. How are we this morning? Happy Wednesday. Just gonna see if we are live on Facebook. Yes, we are. All right. We are here. Oh my goodness. Happy November. Good morning. Say hello when you get on here. I'm so excited to see you today. And we are going to talk about my favorite subject, right? Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. It brings us to a positive intention. It brings us to a completely different vision and probably a different mindset, right? Most likely, not probably, it will change your mindset. I love fall. I don't know if you know me. I have my love shirt on. And I love sweatshirt and jeans weather. And here we get to change like 4 times in the fall. I love that too. All the laundry. No, I love fall. And fall and November brings us to gratitude season. And a lot of people do a gratitude challenge. And I am going to challenge myself as well as you to open up every single day in gratitude. And I'm going to do something unique where I'm going to do a texting gratitude or a texting mantra to anybody who wants to join in that. I will send you a text every single day the rest of the month. I know it's November 2nd. I almost popped on yesterday with a little bit of a teaser. But yesterday was a interesting day, and I'm pretty sure in Michael's live, he said, don't drink too much coffee. And I believe I had too much coffee. I was like a ping pong ball all day long. Oh my Lanta. Okay, so moving on, gratitude season. And when we can be a different way, right? When we can show up a different way, that is normally because we're grateful for something, or we're showing up lovingly, or we're open and kind, right? And there can be gratitude in every single moment of your day. We can be grateful for the education, or grateful for the knowledge that we're getting, or grateful for the pain because we can feel it, right? Like me a couple weeks ago. Every single day I hit my finger and I may say bad words, I'm like, I'm so grateful after the bad words go away. I am so grateful I can feel my finger and have one, right? So in every situation, doesn't always have to be pleasant. We get to learn from it. We get to be grateful for some sort of an education along our journey. Because we are human, we're here experiencing this very, very short life, and we get to dive into all of the feels, right? All of it. And it's a completely different perspective, I know. But we're 100% responsible for how we show up and how we react to our environment or the people around us. And I was reminded a lot yesterday about how I could show up differently, and got to powerfully shift and reframe and pivot all day long. I am assuming a lot of it had to do with the energy in the universe going on right now, right? My human design and all of those things. Also, the energy of, we have 2 more months. And I don't know about you, but I already have friends that, like, I saw a TikTok this morning that was like going to bed on October 31st in like this costume, rising up as Santa Claus. And I was like, heck no, right? But it gets us put into, which we kind of touched on last week. We get to spend time with family. We get to celebrate all the things we get to celebrate of the entire year. And if you're anything like me, I'm like, holy crap, it's November. Like, where did this year go? And then that starts teasing us with all these things that come in our head, right? The stressors of like, oh my gosh, I have to get my taxes together. Oh my goodness, we have to plan the holidays. Oh my goodness, I get to pay I get to buy presents for my kids or my family. However that looks to you, like our mind gets excited, but then it starts stressing out. I don't know if you resonate with this. And starting and ending your day with gratitude, or pivoting throughout your day with gratitude, can change those lists, or those stir crazy moments in your brain. Those negative stories we tell ourselves all day long, it changes them. And it gives us a different way of being, right? And if we're being positive, if we're being kind and loving and open, everything else is going to go smoother, right? Yesterday, the universe taught me a lot, right? Yesterday, everything was sabotaging me. That's what my brain was telling me. And every single time something negative happened, I was like, what is going on, right, with this day? Like, I spilled my coffee 3 times. I was dropping things. Things weren't fitting right. Like, all day long, things were happening for me. And I was like, what is going on? So I brought out, I don't even know how many times I put adaptive on me yesterday. It's here at my desk for a reason. I oiled up. I went for 2 walks yesterday. I was barefoot in my backyard. I oiled up like 4 times, took my vitamins, ate good food, drank more water. Like, I did all the things, right? And it wasn't until I sat in silence, thought gratitude, and did some tapping that I felt better and more aligned, and sat and been like, I am so grateful I have these tools to realign myself, before I actually felt better. And I am going to be open and honest with you guys today. I see there's 3 people on here. I can't see comments. If you guys are commenting, my apologies. It was like 7:00 p.m. No, actually it was like 6:00 p.m. because I was on another training at 7. And so interesting, right? And so I passionately, rigorously did all the things I wanted to get done after that, which was so interesting. So I would not encourage waiting that long to feel better. But I not like I didn't do anything all day, but I sat in gratitude. I sat quietly, I tapped, I got grounded, and then I moved on. And so today I will start with tapping. That's what I told my business coach. Today I will start with tapping, and we'll do all the things, right? Because yesterday ended and I was like, oh gosh, I feel so much better, because like, I'm so grateful for the breath I have to get centered and aligned and calmed down. Anyway, it was so interesting. So this gratitude challenge that I'm going to be bringing forth, which is a gratitude challenge for me too, because it's going to be consistency, right? I am really good. I don't know if this lands. I'm really good at starting things like this and then falling off the wagon before the end of a 30-day period. And I want, I'm going to ask for your help. I want to be consistent every single day, because if we can be consistent every single day for 30 days, I know we're short one, it's okay, of this month, but if we can be consistent in gratitude, if every single thing that happened during our day we're thankful for in a different way, we change it in our mind to a positive, massively shifting will happen before we go into winter. Okay. I'm still going to encourage you guys to declutter. My dear friend who is in feng shui keeps telling me to declutter. And so I get to continue to do that. Yesterday, you guys, my husband cleaned the freezer. I was like, my friend says we need to declutter, and he was just cleaning things. It was great. So I get to follow suit and clean and throw things away. And there's so many spaces in my home. I'm like, this has stuff in I haven't seen in years. So we're going to toss that today. So keep organizing, keep shifting that energy, keep cleaning out spaces. But I would love to set a tone for the week every single time we come up here. So this month, and I actually gave my husband this specific goal, or this challenge, was the first and foremost thing that I have worked on and I have shifted, or that we have talked about, is scarcity of money. And so I challenge you, and I'm going to challenge myself every single day as well, to every single day, every single time during the day that you receive, or you pay out, or you find, or however it switches hands, every single time money comes in for you, or goes out to pay something, or you have the money to purchase groceries or milk or gas, especially gas, because it seems to bother a lot of people, and that shifts your energy, right? Every single time I get gas, I do not complain about the $100 tab. I sit there and I'm like, I am so grateful I have $102.17 to fill up my Suburban. So passionately thankful and grateful that I have this abundance to be able to drive this vehicle to get me to where I need to be, and the money to do so. I do not complain about the tab, right? It's a completely different energy. It doesn't frustrate me. I'm okay with it. And I don't leave angry, right? Went to Costco. I was like, this is going to be like blah, 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 blah. And I'm so excited we have this opportunity to go to Costco, because it's like once every 6 months or longer, instead of like once every other day if we lived in Lincoln or Omaha, right? And we got to go, and I was like, I'm okay if it's this much, because I have enough. We'll find a way. We'll figure it out, right? It was so much less than we anticipated it to be, and it was okay. And I was grateful. And I said, I am grateful for the abundance that this is happening for. And I didn't even pick up the tab, but I was so grateful, right? And so if you find change on the street when you're walking, if you find change in the bottom of your car when you're moving stuff around, if it's a dime, if it's a penny, thank it. Thank you so much for this abundance, right? Because the energy that you pour out comes back to you tenfold. And if you can be grateful for absolutely everything, money-wise, money isn't scared to come to you. Does that make sense? So the challenge this week for myself as well is to have a completely different feeling towards money. Therefore, I am not inhibited with scarcity around money, right? And the longer you can do this, I say a week, but it's going to be a challenge, you guys. It is a challenge. It has been a challenge up until now for me to think differently about money. When we can, it's okay. Money is okay. Money finds us. Money flows to me like a river going to the ocean. That's what I say every day, right? We've talked about that. That's my mantra about money that I say every single day. And money isn't bad. And sometimes we like to have more of it, so we get to think positively about it, so we can create more of it, right? And that gives us opportunities and possibilities. If we think negatively, we talk negatively, we're like, oh, we don't need that. Oh, no, thank you. It's fine. I'm fine, right? Let the abundance come in. Like, in perspective, if somebody is offering to purchase a cup of coffee for you, be like, no, it's fine. I don't need that. It's still abundance, right? If somebody is, it's just be like if somebody paid in front of you and picked up your tab and you didn't realize they were going to come do it, right? In Starbucks, that happens all the time, especially this time of year. We get full of gratitude and we're grateful. We want to pay it forward, right? That fills up their cup, right? That fills up my cup if I pay it forward. And so it's the same thing. We're just going to proactively every single day thank the universe for all the abundance we have, the abundance that we have to pay for something, or the abundance we find, or the fact that we can put gas in our car, that we have a car, right? All of it is abundance. And so let's just shift this energy. Put it in the comments if you're going to take this challenge. Put in the comments if you would like to have a daily affirmation sent to you via text, because I will start that today. And What else? Happy November. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe it's November 2nd. Also, this month, doTERRA has all of our holiday products that are available right now. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. There is some cute things in there for kiddos. There's some amazing things for men. There is some great products and oils that are new. And some of them come out yesterday and some of them come out, they pepper them through the next month and a half. And I'm so stoked to be able to get those for Christmas presents. So check out my website, go to holiday products, and you'll see all the new products there. And lastly, going into the gratitude season, I am going to do a free live show, a live summit on December 13th coming up. So that is coming up shortly too, just talking about the things that I am creating and that are coming shortly. And so we'll wait for more information about that. That'll be put out in different ways too. So I'm so stoked about doing another summit. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so fun. So incredibly fun. And it's going to be powerful. All right, you guys have an amazing November 2nd. Be full of gratitude, have many blessings today. And I hope this week goes very smoothly with all of the energy in the universe. Many blessings to you. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for coming.